many resources out there for learning how to roll a kayak. Everything from books and DVDs and videos on the internet. The techniques that you'll see described in this video are unlike a lot of what you've probably seen or heard before. A Greenland roll is a very different approach than many of the rolls out there. It's much gentler on the body. Instead of using shoulders and arms, we're going to focus on using our entire body, especially the core muscles from just above the knee to the abdominals. Although I choose to use a Greenland paddle, these rolls can be done with any kind of paddle, a wing paddle, a European paddle. It really doesn't matter. You could pick a stick up off the beach and roll with it. Because a roll has to do with the body and what the body is doing. It has nothing to do with what's in the paddler's hands. This DVD has 3 chapters and a bonus section. The first chapter is on learning a roll. We'll go over everything from body position to the balance brace and finally to the roll. We'll look at it if you have a friend to help you or if you're learning the roll alone.
If you have a friend to assist, you can use them as a human kayak. Have them hold your feet to support you and move your body out to the side. The foundation to any layback roll is the balance brace. To begin, put a fully inflated paddle float on each end of the paddle. Place your hand in the center of the paddle, palm up. Slide your body out to the side of the kayak as much as possible. Keep your shoulders square and hold the kayak upright using your recovery side knee. Look at this roll carefully. Does it look familiar? It is the exact same roll that we learned earlier from outside the kayak. Put a paddle float on one end of the paddle. Rest as close to the back deck as possible with your chin in the air. You do not need to be touching the back deck, but you do need your head to be floppy. The paddle should be across your chest and extended. It is good to hold the paddle close to the end, but do not grip the very end of the paddle, as you want your hands to face the same direction as one another. Slowly inch out to the side of the kayak, making sure that your shoulders remain square to the surface and that your palms face up. You will need to apply pressure to the recovery side knee to prevent the kayak from collapsing on top of you. Move out to the side as much as flexibility will allow. To recover, put the eyebrows underwater, lift the recovery side knee, and sweep your body onto the back deck.
In this chapter, we're going to look at the common problems associated with the roll, how to diagnose them, and how to fix them.
Notice the hand position demonstrated here. The left hand pushes forward, causing the paddle to cut through the water, eventually hitting the ground. Now let's look at the correct position. The left hand rotates back during the sweep, always facing the sky, and the blade slides easily along the surface.
The third chapter is on more advanced rolls. We'll start with the butterfly roll, learning all the techniques behind it, and then we'll move on to Norsok, hand rolls, and more advanced rolls.
Much as the balance brace is the foundation for a butterfly roll, the butterfly roll is the foundation for all of the layback rolls that do not use a paddle. By dipping far underwater, you are using your upper body as a lever to bring your torso onto the deck.
section. So once you've learned all of these layback rolls, you can learn how to do forward finish rolls as well. Throughout this DVD, we've looked at layback rolls, which are high brace rolls with your palms facing up. Now we're going to look at the progression to forward finish rolls, which are low brace rolls with your palms facing down.
To progress from the continuous storm roll to the storm roll, set up on the surface just as you would for a standard Greenland roll. Sweep the paddle to the side until it is in the continuous storm roll position. Make sure that your palms face down, then recover, coming up on the front deck.